What good with y'all, boy, man? Ted coming back with another episode of Ted's Talk. Right now, man, we in like the heart of Houston right now. Finna get another video rolling. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all messing with the interviews, and y'all let me know who y'all want on the channel next. Before we start the video, give my Instagram a follow. I'm gonna put it on the screen right here. I think this one is a pretty good one. I ain't gonna say too much about it yet. I'm gonna just let him introduce himself and do a lot more talking. But yeah, if y'all join these, drop a like on it, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I love y'all boys, and not too much talking. Let's get to the video. So first, tell the people who you are and tell them a little bit about yourself and what you do.
My name Canary Simmons. I go by Bird. A lot of people call me Bird. That's my nickname. I was born and raised here in Houston, Texas. Went to Bel Air High School with my boy. Then I went on to continue my athletic and academic career at Texas Southern University, where I just graduated this past May.
Congratulations, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, so you continuing your academics at Texas Southern. Tell the people a little bit more about your football experience, about from your freshman year all the way to college year, freshman year to senior year of college.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it was quite the journey. I came in as a walk-on, preferred walk-on. So I mean, it wasn't the typical you receive a scholarship and you on board, you getting your school covered, off rip. So I had to earn my scholarship. I was put on half my second season, and then continued and was put on full my junior season. So I mean, it was quite the journey. I had to work hard and grind to get it.
All right, so I know you said you was a walk-on and you have to work hard, but like, what are some things that you have to do extra of or more of in order to make sure that you got you a scholarship or a spot on the team?
Really just homing in on the details, separating myself, showing up to meetings on times. Believe it or not, just showing up all the time. I mean, it's guys that feel that's pretty privileged, coming in with that scholarship, so they feel as if they don't have to work as hard and things like that. But just doing everything correctly. Spending time with coach, homing in on film, locking in with film, and just making sure I knew my assignment and played my role at the time, which was to just put my best foot forward and continue to grow.
So what type of feelings was going through your body when you got word that you were on scholarship?
Excitement, man. Just extremely excited. Nervousness, knowing it was another standard that I had to live up to, but just really excited, man, and thrilled to be able to, continue with my academics being paid for it, and not really having to worry about that anymore, and continuing to kind of focus on more athletics than anything else.
So outside of your academics in college, what's like the whole experience that you had in college, like all 4 years?
And being over there on the Tiger Walk, I mean, it's a great experience, bro. For me personally, it meant a little more, continuing, the legacy. My dad, mother, grandfather, great uncle, they all attended the university. So just, hearing all the stories when I was growing up and being able to, experience those, stories and memories that they had back then. I mean, it was like no other. It was amazing, man. Went by super fast. Super fast.
Do you ever wish that you could go back to college, or are you kind of happy that you done it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I wish I could go back. I mean, was it things that I probably wish I could have done differently, maybe. But sure, everything happens. I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, and everything that happened in my 4 years was meant to happen, and I'm extremely blessed for everything that I experienced and learned.
What's some memories that you have that you could remember from like your 4 years?
Yeah, so I mean, off bat, the first day on campus, coming in during the summer, I want to say the Monday after my graduation from high school, just being a freshman, you know, it was something that I had to get acclimated to, a whole new, you know, scenery. It was college now, so just growing up, maturing, having a new roommate and everything like that. I mean, it was a lot that I had to just adjust to and get used to, like everything else in life. But and also, you know, little things like beating Prairie View. They went on a run against us, like a 9-year win streak.
Yep.
So being able to break that and win in my last senior year, it meant a lot.
That's good right there. Did you get along with your roommate?
I did. I was just on the phone with him 30 minutes ago. That's my dog, man. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to get, you know, one of the roommates that kind of was on the same grind I was on, like-minded. He was a walk-on as well. So I mean, sure, we pushed each other every day and knew what the ultimate goal was at the end of the day.
So kind of y'all build like a like a brotherhood.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
to like
yeah. So it's past football for sure.
Yeah, you're bonding together, making sure y'all good, like you said, outside of football. Then when it comes to football, y'all pushing each other. Make sure y'all get into it. Going back to you being a freshman, you know how like in high school, the seniors are try to, like, I wouldn't really say bully, but you know, kind of like mess around with the freshmen. But is it like the same in college? Like you, like the younger?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, somewhat. You got the older guys that's go take you under their wing or whatnot. You know, just kind of show you the ropes, the ins and outs. But I mean, it's different from college. I mean, from high school for sure.
Yeah.
But it's about neck and neck.
All right, bro, so I know you just got done with your workout and everything, but let's dive a little deeper into like the things you got going on nowadays, doing something positive for the youth in the community. Let the people know a little bit about that.
Yeah, so community and giving back has always been something that was kind of instilled in me since a young child. Me and my siblings, my sisters, 2 younger sisters and younger brother. But you know, anytime I'm able to give back and do for others, I mean, I'm all for it. God blesses us so we could bless others. So, I mean, this past July, I was able to have my 2nd annual youth football camp, which I started last July. It was just a vision God gave me the spring semester of my junior year, and just kind of understanding the foundation and the resources that I had to have this camp, you know, pushed me to do it even more. But I mean, it's for kids ages 6 to 15. It's a 1-day camp, kind of like a all-day thing where we just take the kids through different drills and mentor them, you know, just get them something to go into their seasons with. If it's from, you know, little league or middle school, just something they could use into their upcoming seasons.
For sure. So first of all, I want to say congratulations, because that, as little as that, I won't really say little, but as little as that may sound, that's really something big. Like, cause like not a lot of people are doing that, like doing something for the kids and helping them, like, you know, like you said, build their future and just giving them a little hope. Cause a lot of people growing up nowadays really don't have hope. So it's you being the blessing from God, just being able to give them a little hope. But I heard you say you came in, like God gave you that vision in like your junior year of college.
Yeah.
What is it that, like, what made you want to do that?
Yeah, man, just really wanting to give back. So it's something that we've been doing, and it kind of been unnoticed or kind of overseen. You know, on a regular, we do, you know, give back to the homeless, do blanket drives and things, different things around the community. If it's spending time at the Houston Food Bank and little things like that, and just kind of wanting to make it something bigger. And like I was saying, man, just with the resources I had, being a Division I athlete, and all my teammates around me, former coaches and other people that was supporting, you know, I have a great support system, and when I kind of just bounced ideas off of people, they was all in. So I mean, I didn't hesitate about going about it and doing it. But yeah, that's kind of really how it came about.
I definitely think having a good support system is it plays a big part in it, because if you want to go through something and you kind of like iffy about it, and you talk to somebody who you think would support you or whatnot, and they think it's a good idea, then it just make you want to do it even more than what you already want to do. So you've already had 2 events, one last summer and one this summer. What feelings were going through your body? Like, how were you feeling when you seen the turnouts of your first and second event?
Yeah, man. So I mean, it always start off as kind of like nervousness at first, not knowing how the turnout is going to be. But I mean, the back-to-back years, the day of the camp, when I just seen people showing up and the amount of kids that was flowing in, I mean, it was a blessing, bro. I mean, shoot, how can you not be excited about it, you know? But yeah, man, just seeing the turnout and how the camp doubled over the past 2 years, from 50 campers to a little over 100 this year. I mean, it's an honor and a privilege for me to even be able to do something like that.
Definitely. All right, bro. So, how stressful would you say it was planning for those events?
It could kind of get overwhelming at times, but just really doing a good job of kind of assigning roles and different people to different tasks that needs to be done helps me a lot. And like I said, you know, the support system that I have as well. But I mean, it's times you kind of just think things may go wrong, or it could have went this way. But I mean, all you could do is continue to move forward and try to do a good job of managing everything.
So you said that a part of it, the next question I had was, well, you said a little bit of it, like you assign roles to different people, but what other steps and what process do you go through to make sure that everything goes smooth when planning for your camps?
Yeah. So first is just making sure we have a facility to use. And my alma mater, Texas Southern 8, they've been on board since I came up with the idea. So the facility, coming up with the flyer, finding different ways to advertise and market the camp, get it to as many kids as possible and their parents, and then really just getting volunteers on board and having them on deck. They're extreme help throughout the whole camp process. But yeah, it may sound simple, but it's a lot of tedious and details that goes into it as well. But yeah, that's kind of everything in a nutshell.
It definitely got to be. It's definitely gonna be a lot of detail and like little things behind it, because it's a big event. Like, it's not really nothing that's just small. Like I say, it may seem small, but it's like that's really something big for real. But how do you think the kids' parents feel about I know you can't speak on their behalf, but how do you think they feel about what you're doing for the kids?
I mean, like you said, I can't speak on their behalf, but I can only go from what I hear and the feedback that I receive, and they're extremely grateful to have a guy like me who just giving back to his community, a guy young like myself, just finished, you know, playing the game and just having a lot of knowledge about the game, something that I've been playing since I was 5 years old. So I mean, they're extremely grateful, and I mean, all I hear is that they gonna continue to come and support. So that's all I can ask for.
Definitely, sure. So that's a good look on your end for sure, because if people if they want to keep coming back to your camps every time you host them, that means you're doing something good and something right on your part. So with the camps, you put like kids in their positions, like, and you have like some of your teammates from your school, they coaches, or how you
right. So as far as the kids, we start off with speed agility drills. Well, first we start off with the dynamic warm-up and stretch. Then we take them through agility drills, and then we continue to do position drills. So whatever position they're playing at that time, in Little League or middle school, they'll be assigned to a collegiate coach, a collegiate athlete, or a professional athlete, and they'll just take them through a set of drills, and then we'll kind of put those drills and things to test with one-on-ones and a little competition. And then at the end we have a fastest man race. So that's pretty much everything.
All right, so moving on from that, what is something that you want the kids to leave from your camp with besides bettering their skills?
Really just a better understanding of the game of football. So we just kind of really just trying to get them a foundation and really just develop their skill set. It's not much that we can do in 5 to 6 hours, but really just feeling more inspired and motivated when they leave the camp, and knowing that they can make it to the level that we all made it to, and some of the my former teammates still is, but just not feeling as if it's a long shot or it can't be obtained or reached, but understanding that it could be done with hard work.
Yeah, it definitely could be done with hard work. Did you ever have plans on making it past D1, like past the D1 level, or that really was like just, I wouldn't say like the end, because obviously you always want to shoot for the
right.
best, but did you, like, okay, so put it like this, did you want to go to the league, or were you just fine with making it to D1?
Oh no, man. I mean, well, for me, probably, I'm gonna just speak for myself. Yeah, I mean, that was the ultimate goal, to, you know, play in the NFL, right? So when I did start playing D1 football, I mean, it just felt like I was even closer to reaching my dream. But I mean, it didn't go as planned. And I did try out for different leagues and was trying to continue to play, but everything, it didn't work out that way. So I mean, all you could do is move forward and understand that God does have a plan.
Did you ever get discouraged when you felt like it wasn't going the way that it wasn't supposed to be going, or the way you wanted it to?
Yeah, so you'll get caught, you'll find yourself getting caught up in the whole process and kind of comparing your situation to others, and that's something you can't do. But I mean, I feel like with any situation in life, when it's not going as you initially planned for it to go, you kind of get down on yourself and kind of just question why. But it's not for you to do that, but just kind of just keep your faith in God and you know, understand everything gonna work out, you know, for the better at the end of the day.
With you being in your head, like in your thoughts, because you didn't get to the level that you wanted to, did it mess up your daily routine, everything that you like did on the daily? Did it just slow you down or anything?
Yeah. So when I kind of had a good idea that I wasn't going to be able to continue to play the game that I've been playing since I was 5, things kind of got, you know, off track a little bit. But I mean, that only could last for so long. You can only hold on to something so long, but it comes to a point where you got to let it go and continue to move forward.
Yeah. What do you think the most important skill is for a young athlete to develop early on, like in their career?
I don't know if you would call it a skill, but just being able to be coachable. There's gonna be times in your football career you gonna feel like you're right, but the coach may feel a different way. But as long as you could, you know, hear the message and not so much pay attention to who's delivering it, you'll be fine. So just being coachable and understanding anybody that's coaching you or teaching you, they got your best interest at hand.
I definitely feel like even like just outside of sports, like that's just something you need in life, to be coachable, because sometimes, like you said, you would think you're right, but the other person would be wrong. You would think you're right, but the other person might also think they're right. But sometimes the people that even are talking to you, they may not be right, but still, it's like, it's just you, the fact that you actually can sit there and listen to what they have to say. Because, for instance, like if you at your job or something, and you telling your supervisor something, but he telling you something, he got the supervisor role for a reason, obviously, so he probably would think he's more right, something like that. But yeah, so how do you think being disciplined plays a big part while being on and off the field?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that's gonna transfer in your everyday, your day-to-day life. I mean, you gotta be disciplined, bro. At the end of the day, it's gonna come to a point where it's all up to you. So I mean, getting up, you know, early in the morning, getting up on time, showing up to places on time, and taking care of your business. I mean, that's all discipline at the end of the day. And the earlier you get that sense of discipline, the better off you'll be.
Yeah, speaking on that, getting up on time, you know, back in high school, we ain't had no field to go to, so you know you had to be up early just to get on the buses, because we had to go to the other field to practice. That shows a sign of discipline right there.
And then that ended up just being a blessing in disguise, not knowing that's how the college journey or the college route kind of went, having to wake up super early. But I mean, I was already prepared for, you know, having to get up early and make it to the schoolhouse so we could go to another field and come back and get dressed and ready for classes that day. I mean, it prepared me.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna be like that, cause like it's a next level over high school ball, so it's everything gonna be a step up and stuff like that. What are some of the challenges that you encountered while hosting your camps?
Challenges, there was many challenges. One of the biggest ones was maybe just I don't want to say being an effective communicator, but kind of just having it where everybody know where to go. This happened twice, so people will arrive and they're kind of be in a whole nother parking lot than the one that's closer to the field. So just tightening up on the details like that, having it to where everybody know where to park and where to show up, so everything could run on time and we could get started on time and the kids could get more out of the camp, is something that I love to clean up in the future.
What outcome do you expect from your camps, and do you receive that, or have you received that outcome from these past 2 camps that you've done?
So the ultimate outcome I like to have is just for the camp to continue to grow and get bigger and bigger. But I mean the small goals, short-term goals, I'll say it's been an outcome that I was expecting, as far as just getting the kids out there and getting kids from different communities, different sides of towns, and just all coming together and gathering for one day for the camp that I was able to put on. But ultimately, I love for the camp to continue to grow and hopefully be able to turn into a 2-3 day camp, like a weekend deal. For sure.
So it sounds like you plan on doing this for like a little minute, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna do it as long as I can. As long as I can, for sure.
What are some things that you think you should or want to add in order for your camps to grow each year?
Really just continuing to get more people involved, man. Getting a few more professional athletes involved. We kind of got a good foundation as far as collegiate athletes, but getting those professionals in front of those guys, exposing them to that, that's a big thing that I want to add or implement into the camp. Yeah, and just really continuing to get more people in the community involved, like food trucks or different vendors, just making this a whole, Houston Day, A-Shawn Day, man, where everybody from different backgrounds, different entrepreneurs could come out and all pour into these kids and give back.
So yeah, speaking on that, bro, sometimes like at the camps, some kids will maybe like be in their head too much or something like that. So obviously some of them would be stressing and struggling. What are some things that you and your team do to help those kids?
Yeah, I mean, we all been there. Kind of, probably not feeling like you the biggest, the strongest, you don't fit in really. But my team do a good job of making sure the kids feel welcome and not comfortable, but make them feel as if they want to be there. Just really making it and kind of just emphasizing fun. We playing this game to have fun at the end of the day. So the day you're not having fun with it, I mean, it's probably time to wrap up the cleats. Because at the end of the day, this is something that we all taking our time out to give back and do. And at that age, you're not being compensated or paid to do it. It's really just, it's an extracurricular hobby, you feel me? So if you're not having fun, it's kind of like no point in doing it. And you will save a lot of people's time from if you just let go of it all along.
All right, bro, so your camps, they were pretty successful. I seen you had the news out there. Speak a little bit about that. Like, how did you feel being on like big TV where anybody across the whole world can see it?
Yeah, it was dope, man, just being able to be on Channel 13 and kind of just being in front of, the whole world, like you were saying, the whole city at least. Just knowing that people were seeing, the movement and kind of seeing everything that we had going on, it meant a lot, and hopefully that draw in more traction for next year.
For sure. Yeah, bro, so I definitely feel like that's something major, bro, being on TV, like, especially like at a young age, like what you got going on and everything like that, bro. So besides that, bro, what's like your legacy that you want to leave in life?
The biggest thing, man, is just continue to inspire and motivate others, man, and not only the youth, but peers and older people as well, man. Our elders too, man. Just continue to inspire and give back as much as possible, man, and ultimately, continue to create, financial growth, financial freedom, and generational wealth to pass down to not only my kids, but their kids and their kids.
That's definitely for sure, bro. So, what's like a message you'll have to like anybody who's young coming up? Because obviously you were successful in the game of football. What's a message that you want to give to the younger people that's coming up playing football?
I got a few things. Just keeping God first, keeping your faith strong, faith without work is dead. And just kind of just staying in your own lane, man. I did a real good job of just staying in my own lane, just not comparing my situation to other people's situation. Just run your own race, and at the end of the day, you'll be successful.
100. So y'all take that message in deep. Like he said, just stay in your own lane, because if you try to follow what somebody else doing, it ain't gonna work. You always gotta do stuff your own way. And another thing that I'm big on is staying down. Stay down till you get where you want to be. Don't switch up on the plan, because if you switch up on the plan, then stuff gonna start going wrong and stuff like that. But before we close out the video, give me your socials or anything you want them to reach out to you on.
Yeah, man, you can find me on Instagram at canary.simmons, CANARY.SIMMONS. You could tap in with my clothing brand, FTB_Essentials. Then we got the non-profit and things, FTB_Foundation. I appreciate you for having me on the channel, bro.
So, bro, I appreciate you for tapping in.
I love the movement, what y'all got going on,
yes,
bro.
Sir,
it's big, man.
That.
Continue to, bring the community together for a positive cause, man.
That's definitely my goal, bro. Because like I say, I want to get people who got stuff going on for themselves or the community, such as you, and just like bring it in so the world can see. You know, because like nowadays the world's so crucial, and I'm just trying to bring like growth and positivity, like make it a better world than what it already is.
Nah, facts, most different, bro.
I love y'all boys, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to this video. I'm gonna put all his socials on the screen. Y'all make sure y'all go give him a follow. Like I always say, keep God first and stay down. Until the next one, y'all let me know who y'all want in the next video. Love y'all boys, and we out.
One more thing. I want to shout out Level 1 Fitness, and if you're in 3rd Ward or anywhere in Houston, man, y'all tap in. It's the one of the best gyms, if not the best gym in the city. You gonna get you a good workout in. They all about the community and bringing people together to take care of their health. Health is wealth. But yeah, that's really about it. Year 3 coming next July, man. I mean, time going by fast, but we expecting more numbers, more kids out there, and this is gonna be bigger and better.
Alright, yeah, like he said, if anybody from Level 1 Fitness is watching this video, I want to appreciate you for letting me use your facility to get this video done. This is like a great scenery out here for people, to enjoy while they getting their workout in, and it's also great in the inside. But like I say, man, that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure y'all tap in with him. It's a great individual right here. And yeah, we out into the next video.